Phil.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Phil Friday. On this week's episode, I'm going to show you a video that I shot in St. Maarten. Now this video is about kite surfing. I went out with my good friend here, Harrison Reed, and he took that kite board out there and just went. And then the footage is... So, enjoy the video.
I said I'm okay, I've been better, not sure if it's paradise. And if it's the small things that matter, then maybe it's where it lies.
Okay, so I'm sorry I had to stop the video for a second, because there's a shot coming up that pretty much made me have to change my pants, and you'll see why in a second.
But we're looking for keys.
That's right. I flew the drone underneath the kite. And let me tell you, I did not mean to do this. No one would ever mean to do this unless, you were meaning to do it. But it's so dangerous, so don't. Basically what happened is I was following him and I realized that he was stopping. But because it was so windy and because we were going at such a fast pace, I was flying a little too fast. I was going, oh, I've made a huge mistake. And then I just decided to go for it because I figured I'm gonna lose it, so let's just see if we can go through it. All that happened in my brain within like half a second, of course. But I did it. Went right through it. The drone was fine. He was fine. Do not ever try to do that. When you are following a kite surfer, follow from further away, know their routes. Kind of a mistake on my part, but pretty cool shot, right? All right. Let's get back to it.
But we're looking for keys to this world. Left my high rise, looked back and said, no one's to believe that there's more to the sunrise. But sometimes when I let go, I lose track of the days. I get caught in my high life, no, can't quit to the blaze. I call back cause I meant to, I lost count of the days. I get caught in my high life, still caught in my high life. Sometimes when I let go, I lose track of the days.
So kite surfing in St. Maarten is a huge activity here because the winds are good, there's big vast areas to do it in, and it looks like a lot of fun. So, but it's very dangerous. I heard a story when I was out to dinner. I met a guy, and it was his first time kite surfing. He said, you know what, I'm athletic, I can handle this, I've got it. He's like, I've flown a kite before, I've surfed before, I can probably do them together. So, he goes out, first time ever doing it, so he gets pulled off the water, gets dragged across the beach, goes through an outdoor restaurant, and ends up flying up into a coconut tree where he hung on for dear life. So he told me, if you're gonna try kite surfing, take lessons. There are 3 places that I witnessed kite surfing. There might be more areas, I'm sure there are. If there are, and you know about it, share it in the comments. But I went out to Bay Nettle, which was a very open area, not a lot of people there, and that's where the majority of that video was shot. There's also, Orient Bay is a very popular place to do it. Apparently though, if the water's really nice, you can go out there, but a lot of people go out there, so one thing I witnessed was just numerous kites flying through the sky. And the other place I witnessed kite surfing was at Le Bel Creole, which is a really interesting place because it's right next to an old abandoned hotel area. And so the shots of the kite surfer with the dilapidated hotel is really fascinating and beautifully haunting. So those were the 3 areas that I witnessed kite surfing here on St. Maarten. I'm sure there are more. Like I said, leave it in the comments if you know of any more. That's it for me from Phil Friday. Hope you enjoyed this video about kite surfing in St. Maarten. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe. I would appreciate it. Then you will know about my future posts. See you next Friday.
Phil.